Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to day 10 of 31 days to a positive mindset. I've just purchased a new mic, so hopefully you guys have noticed a massive difference in the quality of my audio. Hopefully you guys like it. I am loving the new audio. So yeah, that's just something new. If you have only just joined us recently, then I am Montel. I am a lifestyle, travel and mindset blogger. I've launched this series which is 31 days to a positive mindset, which I'm doing throughout the whole of December. So the message for today's video is your thoughts are not facts. I think pretty much all of us are guilty of this, where we will make up an extreme scenario in our heads. We'll think it all through. We'll think of the start to the end. We'll think about the outcome, and we'll end up scaring ourselves half to death of the outcome. Bearing in mind, this scenario was never real to begin with. And this is pretty much the case for all of our thoughts. They are not facts until we allow them to be, or until we choose them to be. This is creating a false and unhealthy sense of reality. So what we need to discuss is how can we overcome this? How can we stop creating these crazy scenarios? How can we stop overthinking about things that are actually happening and dealing with things as and when they come, as opposed to consistently thinking about it and worrying about it, which ultimately will make it a much worse situation than it would have been in the first place. So how do we get over this? The first step, again, as always with positive thinking and energy, is awareness. You have to be aware of when you're making these crazy scenarios, when you're overthinking about a certain situation, when you're causing yourself worry or stress over a situation, when you are making a thought into a fact and making yourself believe it, forcing yourself to believe it. You have to be aware of when you're doing this. As soon as you can feel it coming on, stop yourself, and then from there we can move on to step 2 of dealing with the issue. Step 2 is you need to accept the fact that thoughts do come and go. And luckily we have actually been so blessed to have the advantage of selecting our thoughts, of course, to a certain extent, but we can actually choose to swap and change our thoughts, which is a crazy thing to think about, but it's actually so sick. You definitely need to start using this to your advantage, only speaking of good things, only thinking of positive and good things. And then step number 3 would be, again, you need to get these things on paper. Like, nothing ever feels real or certain until you've actually written it down and visualized it. So in as much detail as you can, what you need to do is write down the full scenario, the full concern, the full situation. So once you have then made a note of the concern or the problem or the issue, you then need to write down what you believe the outcomes of this could be. Firstly, write down what you actually feel like the outcome of this is going to be, and then you want to write down a couple alternatives to what actually could happen. And then once you've got everything written down, you can finally visualize it, and you can then start to pick out which parts of this are actual facts. So this is actually what is happening. Which part of this is what I believe is going to happen? And then you need to question, maybe I am jumping to conclusions, maybe I am overthinking it, maybe I am worrying about it. And straight away, once you've done this, you might start to look at things a bit different, and you might feel like, all right, maybe I was overreacting about the situation, and hopefully that would then help to calm you down. And then finally, what I'd advise doing is to just sleep on it. Sleeping on something can make you wake up and just feel completely different about the situation. I do it all the time. I will worry and stress so much about something, and then I'll wake up the next morning and think, that was literally so small, or that was just so irrelevant. I'd go back and I'd look at the notes I've made on the situation, and I'd just be like, wow, this is laughable now. And so yeah, it definitely helps to just sleep on it. Ease your mind, let your thoughts, let your mind just soak up all the negative energy, and then subconsciously you will be coming up with resolutions. All it took was that bit of time to just give yourself a bit of a rest. So I really do hope this video just helped to change your perspective a bit and made you realise that your thoughts are not facts. They are not destined to happen. So stop worrying yourself about things that have not happened yet and work towards resolving them or changing the outcome. That is all I've got for this video, guys. I will see you in my next one. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe and share if you did enjoy this video. Hit me up on Instagram, get in my DMs, get involved, and I will see you in my next video, which will be tomorrow. See you in my next video tomorrow. Bye.